Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. I'm Brian Anderson, and joining me at the table, Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill. We've also got Allie LaForce bringing us reports.
Jackson Hayes.
Yep, count it. Richard, what do you expect to see from this guard matchup?
These guys are lethal one-on-one, but I think the key is to keep their teammates involved, playing unselfish basketball. With as much defensive attention as AD gets, those passing lanes will be open for him, and those are the passes he needs to make.
Now here's Irving. To the inside. Outside for Davis. 5 on the clock. Doncic pulls down the board.
And usually that's a bucket for him, but look, nobody's perfect in the mid-range.
And it's James with the jam.
This is classic LeBron, leaping off the floor for a powerful dunk.
And that one's good. Davis.
Hey, good to get him going right away. I mean, those are the shots that really boost confidence.
It makes a difference for them if he can establish his three-point shot as a weapon.
And look at Luka now, getting aggressive at the arc. He was eager to answer that last three.
Grant, we all know how good Kyrie Irving is, but he's especially lethal in the fourth quarter.
And his clutch moments go far beyond his series winner in the 2016 finals. He thrives in high-pressure moments and has done so his whole career.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
A bit ago, Jason Kidd and I were able to chat. He had a sleepless night trying to figure out how to stop Luka Doncic. He said it's rare to see a player force the other 9 players on the floor to play at his pace. It's very methodical. Like a machine, he said Doncic shows no mercy. Brian?
Okay, thank you, Allie. And that one's good. Irving.
Irving has such a high IQ, including knowing exactly when to drive.
Here's James. It doesn't go for him. Nice D from Gafford. Here's Irving. Banked it in off the glass.
This man is a 3-level scorer. At this level, by the rim, there is nobody like Kyrie Irving in that touch he has.
Now here's Irving. Pass to Gafford. The 3 from Washington. Kept alive. Out to Thompson. Now here's Davis. No good on the 3. It's James on the wing. Back to Hayes. And finished off by Hayes.
Such a wizard with the ball. James always finds the open man.
And here's Gafford. Pass to Davis. Hachimura with a rebound. James outside. Connects from downtown. James has got 5.
When you're guarding LeBron, you have to give him something. So the King, well, he'll take a 3-point basket.
Outside for Davis. Again, the miss by Dallas.
Credit to him for trying to get that 3 right back. Missed the shot, but that's a fighter's mentality.
You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. And anything short of that is a failure.
Oh, what a pretty shot from Kyrie Irving. This man just has the perfect touch from any distance.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. And the Lakers making a change here. 1:14 left in the first quarter. On the wing, Finney-Smith. This one for 3. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
It's stolen by Doncic. Fast break. Here come the Lakers. The pull-up Jay. And here's Connect outside. And the rebound goes to Dallas. There's 38 seconds left to play in the first quarter. They grab their own miss. And here's Dinwiddie from the arc. Knocks down the triple.
Confident shot by Dinwiddie. No hesitation at all.
Outside Vanderbilt. Pass to Reeves. 19 seconds left in the first. Here's Doncic. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Heady play to stop that easy layup right there. I mean, make him earn it at the line.
Los Angeles shooting their first free throws. First trip to the line in this one. And he sinks the second.
And Doncic is a walking triple-double threat. His versatility and confidence is really special.
And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
On the wing, Davis. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. And no good. A nice first quarter of play. We've seen plenty of offense so far. Lakers ahead. They're up by 1. Quarter number 2 coming up right after this break. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. And a closer look here at the scoring breakdown for Los Angeles.
The ball movement has been outstanding so far. They've come out of the gate looking for that extra pass.
Here's Marshall. Off target from three-point range. The Lakers in the lead. Here's Connect. Drives to the hoop. Misses from close range. Well, Dalton Connect had a late growth spurt during college, and it really helped his game, Graham.
He really did. I mean, B.A., he started college as a 6'3" guard, but grew 3 inches during his first 2 seasons and added some muscles. Now at 6'6", he can play confidently out there on the wing.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, the Mavericks are looking to contend. Coach Jason Kidd said, we're trying to build a championship team, and it's not easy. Dallas has not talked about that for a long time. So to talk about that, it's pretty cool. To be able to build it takes time. We have the personnel, we have the team. Brian, that's confidence.
Yep, and they're in win-now mode, Allie. Thank you. And stolen by Irving. Puts up a deep 3. Sinks it from distance. Irving's got 12 points in the game.
As soon as Irving gets going, well, good luck trying to slow him. Looking flat out dominant right now.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. He wants to give him a breather and talk things over. Making a change here. Well, Grant, when the money's on the line, the mid-range is still a big part of the elite player's game.
You're right, B.A. And really, it comes down to touch, obviously. And size certainly helps. And then the savvy and balance to create that space.
I know what they say, defense wins championships, but you need some bucket getters too now.
Outside Irving. Pass to Christie. Takes the 3. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Christie's got his first 3 points of the game.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
The shot by Reeves, no good. The Mavericks lead by 5. Irving looking around. The 15-footer. Here's Christie. Off target from outside. The 3. Shot is good by Goodwin.
If you give a shooter of his skill an opening like this, he's going to take it every time.
Here's Irving. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
You know, Kyrie really does have some of the best handles in the league, which is why he is so devastating in a one-on-one situation. It's something you got to watch out for. And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
Here's Vincent. Three-pointer, no good. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Here's Marshall. Hits the trifecta. Marshall's got himself on the board with a 3 there.
This is why you always have to chase guys off the arc, because everyone has a three-point shot now.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
Sinks the tray. Christie's got 6 points in the quarter. Here's Vincent. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Irving, that's good. And it's a 9-point Maverick lead.
The skill of Kyrie, incredible around the bucket. I have never seen someone his height so good at the rim.
And here's Reeves outside. Lively grabs a miss. And Dallas with possession. They lead by the biggest margin of the game at 9. Here's Irving. And the Mavericks getting another bucket right there.
There's such a great pace to Kyrie's game. That mid-range jumper, look, it's one of the best in the game.
And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Substitution on the court.
Lakers trail by 11. And here's Doncic outside. Davis for the rebound.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks from range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
Out to Thompson. Basket is good. Nice setup from Irving. Thompson's got himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's James. There's the strength of the king.
Yeah, just too much big boy basketball by LeBron James, just bodying defenders inside.
There's 38 seconds left to play in the first half. Gafford, the open look. The Lakers with a rebound. Hachimura outside with the drive. Oh, misses the dunk. Dallas leading by 12. The 11-footer. And the shot no good, a bit short. James, right side. There's the triple. Rebound collected by Anthony Davis. Irving up top. Over Hayes. Kyrie Irving has been on display for the Mavericks. 11 points in the quarter. He's on fire. Back to the game after this break. Just about ready for the second half here. A big comeback is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. And the Mavericks with possession here. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian, Anthony Davis is letting it fly. He said, the way that teams are playing me, I've been getting back to the mid-range. It's an easier shot instead of fighting the double team, so that's all it is, continuing to trust it and shoot it. Brian, we've seen that jumper be a real weapon for him.
Yeah, that's a good call, Allie. Thanks.
Because of his footwork and fundamentals, Thompson always looks on balance and does a great job of squaring his shoulder.
Knocks down the long J. James has got 10 points in the game.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And so it's Irving who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. 15-point game. Pulls it. Again, the Mavericks good for two more.
Te sirven de asiento, más tu estatura desde nacimiento. Tú eres el show, este es tu momento. Pero súbeme el tempo, te sirven de asiento, más tu estatura desde nacimiento. Tú eres el show, este es tu momento.
La mano en la pared, fuera control y ese al revés. Que luz, baby, suéltate. Te están mirando, toca romper. Género, mami, I wanna make you mine. Sabes que estás very fine, en todos lados, very fine.
Yeah, yeah. Marshmallow. Ayo, Mauro. Got away. It's baby Miko. Brr. You good?
Point, baby, do what I should, man. Point, baby, do what I could, man. Point, baby, do what I should, man. Point, baby, do what I could, man. Point, baby, do what I should, man. Point, baby, do what I could, man. Point, baby, do what I should, man. Point, baby, do what I could.
Brian Anderson here. With me tonight are analysts Richard Jefferson and Grant Hill, and our reporter, Allie LaForce. Pass to Looney. The kick out, Curry. Puts up a three. They get it back. Outside Kuminga. Right side Curry. Just 4 to shoot. Outside Butler. There's the 3. Oh, great D that time from Powell. Harden with it. And Looney picks him up defensively. Oh, Green with a block.
This is the high-impact D we expect from Green, an intelligent defender who can find these blocks.
Tries it from the top of the key. It's good. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
And so it's Golden State with it after the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. The kick out, Curry. No good from outside. Now Los Angeles with it. Now Harden. And no good. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Steve Kerr gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me that one key will be holding James Harden in check. He said they don't want to let Harden get too much penetration, and when he does drive the lane, they're going to shade him left and force him into his weaker right hand. It's a strategy teams have used on Harden before, so we'll see how effective it is tonight.
Thanks for that, Allie. Outside Kuminga. Lets it go from the wing. It's rebounded by Zubac.
Almost too wide open there. That's like a warm-up jumper for him.
But Grant, despite the Warriors' success over the last decade, it hasn't always been this way for this franchise.
Yeah, they didn't have many winning seasons before they got Steph, Clay, and Dre. And you know, B.A., from 1978 to 2012, they made the playoffs just 6 times.
Now here's Dunn. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Curry.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
And deflections, they're a stat that all teams track. They show who is the most active defensively.
Leonard can't get it to go. Inside. Shot is good by Curry.
Not just a jump shooter. Curry is so creative at figuring out little ways to score inside.
Harden from outside. Warriors with the rebound.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
Powell with a steal. Here's Zubac. Oh, can't get it. Misses his first attempt. And so it's Curry with it. He brings it up for the Golden State Warriors. Butler into the lane. And down it goes. 2 points.
How talented is Butler? I mean, just so adept at carving out some space inside and converting.
And timeout called by Ty Lue. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Clippers trail by 4. Leonard right side. Here's Harden. From the top of the key, he buries it.
Such an aggressive offensive player. Harden is ready to shoot whenever he's got the rock.
To the inside. And Looney with the slam.
He gives up a bit of size at the center position, but his leaping ability, well, let's just say that makes up for it.
Outside Bogdanovich. Pass to Harden. From the high post. Rebounded by Green.
That was a good look for him from mid-range, but just couldn't make the defense pay.
Now well into his 30s. Is it fair to start wondering how many seasons Jimmy Butler has left, Grant?
Well, it's a fair question, B.A. But at the same time, Jimmy's hunger is just so different than everybody else's, which I could see helping prolong his career.
And it's Butler with the jam.
And this is where Butler wants to attack you. Ground zero.
Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's so interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., they only made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league. He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Count it.
I'm just going to say this. I don't think the average fan understands how strong Harden is. He has no problem finishing through contact with those wide shoulders.
Tipped. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. And it's out of bounds. The Clippers able to retain possession here. So both teams changing it up here. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter of the game.
The size of Simmons alone is what makes him so difficult to guard.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. That one misses. Good on the second one. 24 seconds left in the first quarter. Outside Podziemski. Pass to Kuminga. Here we go. Here's Simmons. And an intentional foul right there.
You don't want to stop the clock right there. I'm not quite sure what he was thinking.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. And so he's able to get one of two. To the middle. Here's Kuminga. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
And we've reached the end of the first quarter. The Warriors on top, up 5.
14. The Clippers.
If you're just joining us, we played through one quarter in this one. And what do you guys think about the Warriors here in this one?
It's simple. The main takeaway from the first quarter is they're winning this game with defense.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff. Big time flush from Simmons. You see how powerful he can be.
Podziemski with it. He's picked up by Zubac. Back to Jackson Davis. And that one is stuffed right through.
Attacking the rim with power.
Tremendous finish. Simmons with it. That's good. And it's Jones with the assist. Simmons has got 4 points in the quarter.
It's nice to have moves like that in your back pocket. Simmons showing off his handles. That's just a bucket like you expect him to make. It's tough when you miss them.
Got a hand on it. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Coach Steve Kerr said of Jonathan Kuminga, we were trying really for a long time to get him to attack, get the ball in the paint and dunk it because he's unstoppable there. You just don't know when something's going to click, but it has clicked, and it's beautiful to see.
He has certainly found his lane, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Moody. Outside Kuminga. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. It's Podziemski on the wing. Still no points. And out of bounds, the Clippers will take it. And how about Brandon Podziemski, Richard? When he's given the minutes, he can stuff the stat sheet.
Yeah, even when it comes to his rebounding, B.A., that's the result of great heart, great hustle, and great timing. His teammates feed off his energy.
Pass to Jackson Davis. Zubac with the steal. Oh, and the fast break for the Clippers. Here's Simmons. Here's Jones. It's not going to go for him. Green with the defensive effort. Here's Podziemski. From outside, off the mark.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Jones. That one falls. He's now 1 for 3.
That's a move you won't see many guys make. Impressive stuff.
Outside Podziemski. Green, a screen. Launches it, and it's good. First made shot in 4 attempts.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Leonard for 3. Kuminga pulls it in.
That is not a guy you want to allow open looks for range. Lucky for the defense, he just couldn't get it to go.
And here's Green from the arc. Leonard pulls down the board. Clippers trail by 4. Takes the 3. Count it! Leonard for 3.
This jumper from Kawhi is pure. Once he gets his feet under him, the rest is easy.
Outside, Green. Pass to Jackson Davis. 5 on the clock. Here's Kuminga. And Kuminga throws it down.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his bags.
Richard, as we've seen, sometimes all a player needs to prosper is a change of scenery.
Well, no doubt, B.A. One of the biggest deciding factors in being successful is how you fit into a system and how you fit in with the players around you.
Here's Leonard. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Trace Jackson Davis picks one up.
I like when Kawhi forces the issue, making the defense compromise with the foul.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Graham, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from 3 for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying the team.
Look at those moves. Must select your dancing shoes at home.
That one misses. And when you look back at the 2023 draft, the Warriors got great value out of their picks.
Yeah, I mean, they got Podziemski with the 19th pick, a versatile player who impacts the game at both ends. And they also got Trace Jackson Davis late in the second round. And he is a fundamentally sound big man with great upside.
Here's Dunn. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. These are his first free throws of the game. He's off on the first.
At the line for the Clippers.
And he's good on the second. The Warriors leading. .110 left in the second quarter. Close in. Moses Moody. So it's Los Angeles now. Here's Harden. No luck on that one. Nice D from Moody. The Warriors lead by 3. Kuminga goes in. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup. Kuminga's got 6 points.
Oh, just to... easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
Down low. Here's Jones. Leonard for 3. And the Clippers miss again. And here are the Warriors now. They've been taking care of business.
Especially at the offensive end, where they've been totally in sync.
Back to Kuminga. Done with a steal. Clippers trail by 5. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Warriors.
Horrible mistake. Right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
If they take their time, this will be the final possession of the quarter.
Yeah, it's all about clock management with these situations. Let's see how that plays out.
Outside Podziemski. Launches a three. Offensive board. Green for three. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. And we're through the first half of play here in what's been a good one. Warriors ahead, up by 5. And we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out there for the start of the third quarter, right after the break. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Clippers trail by 5. Here's Harden with the drive. Yep, count it. He has 6.
This is Harden's specialty. He's excellent at gutting through contact on the drive.
It's Podziemski on the wing. Jackson Davis a screen. Pulls it from the top of the key. Ooh, a little luck that time as it drops. And the Warriors lead by 5.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Fires the three. Knocks it. Down from distance. And now it's an 8-point Warrior lead.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up? Oh, yeah, you're done.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Warriors play a unique style predicated on passing and cutting off the ball. Stephen Curry said the main goal is to just force the defense to make as many decisions as you can. So with all that ball movement and body movement, they're going to mess up at some point. Brian?
Well, it helps having a weapon like Stephen Curry. Thanks, Allie. Harden, good.
Moving downhill, Harden can be so wily. Cutting through the D, right to a shot.
For 3. And the Warriors with another 3.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Leonard, good.
The response from the claw. Leonard really wanted that 3.
And stolen by Leonard. In transition, here come the Clippers. 3-pointer, Harden. And Los Angeles, another 3.
The transition 3. It's part of the new NBA. And when he's taking them, it's a great shot.
The 3 is up. The shot by Podziemski, no good. Clippers trail by 5. And Harden with the slam.
They're making smart adjustments, setting guys up for success.
But it took them a little while to get there. Just goes to show, as long as you persevere, you'll figure your way out. It is a shame to see a high percentage look go to waste. He'll be hearing about this one in the locker room, I'm sure.
That misses. And a chance to tie it.
Given his range, you'd expect him to capitalize on that opener.
Grant, when you look at Draymond Green's career, you think he's going to the Hall of Fame?
You know, B.A., I believe so. He's won multiple titles, and we know how impactful he has been as a defender and distributor especially. I think we'll see him in Springfield one day.
If there's one guy out there that can do instant damage, it's Harden. Look, he makes a play on one end, then goes solo on the break. Making the floater look this smooth is not as easy as it looks. It's a challenging shot.
Here's Harden. Got it again. That makes him 8 for 15 for the night.
A consistent and standout scorer. It's really no surprise to see Harden making a big impact out there.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for Los Angeles. It's a 1-point game. And out of bounds, the Warriors will take it. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. And they're still in front, but they desperately needed that hoop to sustain the advantage.
Harden misses. The Warriors lead by 3. To the paint. And slammed it home. And a foul. A chance at another point at the line. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. And that one misses. Well, Richard, with the relocations and the floor he covers, Curry is still an anomaly with his conditioning.
Oh, he's got an off-season program that would make other NBA stars tap out, including myself. His conditioning is amongst the best of all time. It wears on you as a defender.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Outside Kuminga. Out of bounds, it'll go to the Clippers.
Coming on to the floor for the Clippers, number 25, Ben Simmons.
32 seconds left in the third. There's the drive. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
The Warriors lead by 5. Outside Curry. It's his first trip to the line.
Second personal foul. Second team foul. At the line.
First one falls for him. Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the line. Clippers trail by 6. Dunn outside. And the Warriors pushing it up now. And here's Butler outside. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Curry. Butler's got 13.
Unselfish offense leads to Butler getting something in rhythm.
And they get it back. Here's Coffey. Oh, he beats the buzzer just in time. Wow.
Big time bucket, I'll tell you. Great clock management.
The Clippers, 39.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. The Warriors lead by 6. Curry with it. Dunn in his pocket. The kick out. Curry. Another 3 for Golden State.
When Curry gets a look that's good, he is automatic. There is almost no stopping him.
Pass to Bogdanovic. Fires the 3. Clippers keep it alive. Here's Jones. Back to Coffey. From deep. And the three-pointer goes.
That's a look they always want him to take. If he's got space, he's got the ultra green light.
Butler with the bucket.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
This is what you expect from him, just coming alive and dominating in effortless fashion here in the fourth.
Here's Curry. Look at Chef Curry cooking it up inside.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
A strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
Man, left no doubt with that one, Grant. Pass to Hield. Outside Butler. The kick out, Curry. Beyond the arc. Sinks it from distance. And the Warriors lead by 11.
Yeah, most of the time you assume Curry's 3-ball is falling. That's how good he is.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Hallie.
During that last break, Coach Tyronn Lue had some advice for the team. Coach wanted his guys to ignore the scoreboard. He said, don't even look at the numbers. Just take it possession by possession. Make every chance count, and we'll see where we stand at the end of this game. Back to you guys.
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his third foul of the game.
First team foul.
Right side, Butler. And here's Curry for three. Another three for Golden State.
Now you have to extend that defense. I mean, you really have to stay connected to them at all times.
And the lack of defensive pressure on shots like that is a big reason they're down by double digits.
And Simmons gets it to go.
Strong move by Simmons. You could see it in his eyes. Got the matchup he wanted and took it.
Here's Butler. Ooh, good work on the interior from Butler.
And staring at a sizable deficit, the defense has to tighten up.
Here's Simmons. Out to Leonard. That one a tad offline, but it drops in for him.
Talk about a pure jumper. Leonard doesn't need a lot of space to rise up.
The three from Curry. Rebound by the Clippers.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
Unloads.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Leonard can't get it to go. The Warriors lead by 12. Jacks up a three. Oh, Curry! A sick triple!
And their strategy is obvious. Manufacture looks from outside the arc.
With the way they're shooting, there's no need to look for any other shot. Just keep letting it rain.
Your Warriors dance team.
A minute 53 left in the fourth quarter here. Harden's shot is good.
In the paint, Harden, man, he's just a tough guard. If you get too close, you know that this man is a master of drawing fouls.
And it's good for two. Curry's got 19 points.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Yeah, you'd love to see a little bit more fire on defense. Shoot, any fire on defense. They can't just be giving the game away.
They have a relentless mentality, even with the game in total control.
No let up with these guys. They're going for the throat now.
It looks like it'll be a big win for them here. Time to just cruise to the end of the game and chalk up the victory for the Warriors.
I think it was their play in the paint that got them the win tonight.
And the defense seemed powerless to stop them down low, resulting in plenty of high percentage shots for them.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Stephen Curry.
Anytime they needed a bucket, they'd put the ball in his hands and say, go make a play. It was impressive to watch.
Clippers trail by 15. Outside Harden. Launches it from deep. No good on the shot. So it's the Warriors now. They led by as many as 18. And here's Curry for three. It's rebounded by Zubac. Fast break. Here we go. Goes up from the top of the key. And he gets the jumper to drop.
Assist from
And the Warriors with possession. Now here's Butler. The three from Curry. It's rebounded by Zubac. Harden from outside. That one doesn't drop. They put together a solid lead.
And it doesn't seem like they're going to back off.
Curry, that's good.
On a night like tonight, Steph Curry is must-watch basketball. He can score from anywhere.
And so Golden State takes the...
I sent her out and she came back and gave me blue bands. I'm moving smooth, I don't think I know how to lose, man. I'm still that from the sector making moves, fam. You well, I'ma know just what to do, fam. They tryna take my blessings. They wanna see me blessed. Why they wanna take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. Bless. They wanna take my blessings. They don't wanna see me blessed. Why they wanna take my blessings? Gotta put them boys to rest. Bless. Yeah, they ain't tryna see me. Yeah, they ain't tryna see me blessed. They don't wanna see me blessed.
Yeah, walk around. Left foot, right foot, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around. Speed it up, walk around. Slow it down, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around. Yeah, I got my hand on the button. If I press the button, I turn everything into nothing. They'll talk behind your back and in your face to be frontin'. I be with the team, we gon' score way over 100. Yeah, I'm the only one to count this money. You can't give me nothing and you can't take nothing from me. Got a girl to shake something for me. When she to the ground, you gon' have to walk around. Walk, walk, walk. Yeah, walk around. Left foot, right foot, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around. Speed it up, walk around. Yeah, slow it down, walk around. Yeah, slide, walk around. Yeah, everybody walk around. Yeah, you know the name of the game. You ain't gotta like me, but you gotta pay me the same. We are down in the yard, see me up on the stage. I done did it before, I'm about to do it again. Whoa, I hit my two-step, then whoa. We counting blue strips like whoa. Girl, you got some on you, whoa. How you? Let me see you walk. Yeah, walk around. Left foot, right foot, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around. Speed it up, walk around. Slow it down, walk around. Slide, walk around. Everybody walk around.
It's about time that I put in my time and I got myself rich and I took a couple lines and I made them the hit. She know my sound, but she don't wanna dip unless it's skinny. She gon' I be hit like Jenny, go around not many, spit it like Finny. I'ma break it all down. Never the place, but I'ma be up on my plane without shaming. I'm bringing the rockets to rock for some. Or you puppies do that, it's not do hear the audible trumpets proceed in my entry. G-Century, what you think we came down here friendly? I can see all the green in the MV. It's fake, Lord, that's enough. Running my coattails and my come my capital greater. They storming the greater for anything at all the atoms across. Transcended, I managed to lose some of my baggage. Them bandits can have it, they gon' get red-handed. Third eye in the bird's eye, they will learn why they can continue me. Us running in the turbine, survive. You will survive once you earn my time, and now it's sticking. She can put my head. Get back on the tarmac, Carfax. Back to the tap. If you wanna fight me, know it's gonna be a melee. Tell 'em I lead and leave yourself. Don't free yourself, don't see yourself. I'm really gonna take it to your real self. Sure they wanna go and get up under my skin, no way, nowhere. Scarlet letter on the back with a can, but I don't really notice cause I'm like I came from famine. Gonna head down like I'm playing backgammon. Never get talking about me, can't stand up and watch it like a shake. Dancing fake boss, A1 take none. Ray Charles, Keystone. Miss me with that cause I'm all out of patience. I got money on my mind. Nothing is forever, nothing is
plug me in?
Tell me what I gotta do to make you feel okay. Tell me what I gotta do to make you wanna stay. Tell me what I gotta do so you don't feel away. I only give it up, I don't wanna lay. Please tell me that fee, cause I don't wanna pay. For sure, I can tell in the way that you're watching me that you probably got something to say. Okay, by the way, I gotta going away. It's 20 degrees in New York, I'm headed to LA. For sure.
I'm 20 I'm just trying to be great. For sure. This shit mind boggling, I ain't no could you late. Oh my god. Must be fake. She's trying to see who first, I ain't know this was a race. I ain't know you was the Jace. Okay, just to keep it face to face. Okay, I hear when you get it talking about all the money that I made. Okay, you act like gonna be different if I go up and make a move. Okay, and I spent enough time in the dark, I ain't get that feeling I'ma lose. Okay, but you big moving loose. I don't know why you pull up with your friends, I don't know what's on the tools. She come on ask me why I keep calling her sister because you make me snooze. I want it just like it was dinner, I promise I don't need a spoon. For sure, I'm off the so you know what I wanna do. For sure, I'm off the so tell me when you coming through. For sure.
The clock with inspiration. No standing in line, man. Guess list sorted.
With two Hall of Famers, Doris Burke and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. Allie LaForce, our reporter. So the Lakers will get the first possession here.
Wasting no time getting points on the scoreboard in this one.
And so it's Harden with it. He brings it up for the Clippers. Grant, how about that in-season tournament win for the Lakers in 2024?
Yeah, honestly, it just makes sense that the first of those trophies would land with a historic franchise like the Lakers.
Here's James. Open shot by Reeves. That falls. Nice feed that time from James.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I did briefly speak with J.J. Redick. To no one's surprise, their focus defensively is on containing Kawhi Leonard. Coach said Kawhi is a terrific decision maker and always manages to play the game at his pace, so we need to get into him, apply some pressure, and try to make him uncomfortable. History shows. That will not be an easy task, BA.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. Unable to get the ball in bounds, and they got called for a 5-second violation. Here's Harden. Soft touch off the glass.
This is James Harden deep in his bag, off the dribble. Drive, put that defender in the rear view, James.
From deep, Reeves. I like how they're controlling the pace, Grant.
Yeah, they must continue to build on this run.
Here's James. There's the drive. And it's rejected.
How about Zubac? Works so hard on the defensive end. Nicely done.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
The finish and transition, nice and easy.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He wants to make sure everybody's on the same page.
Cheer on your Laker girls dance team.
Here's Doncic. To halt the run. And he parries his first look.
The defense has to know they're going to get a steady diet of three-point shooting from Luka.
Out to Powell. Here's Dunn. From outside, off the mark. In 2024, Luka Doncic recorded 6 consecutive 30-point triple-double games.
That's right, B.A. The first time anyone has done it in NBA history. So if you didn't already believe in Luka magic, well, there's some proof that the magic is real.
Well, Grant, even though it looks like LeBron could play forever, he stated that he doesn't have much time left.
Well, it's unbelievable that he's sustained this level of excellence for as long as he has. I would be surprised if we see this type of longevity ever again.
And so it's James with it. He brings it up for the Lakers.
Oh! Get out of the way!
Flying high! Throwing it down!
Clear the way!
That is why the ticket price is what it is when LeBron is in town. Amazing dunk to finish the play.
Here's Leonard. Deflected. Here's the break. The pull-up. And again, it's the Lakers.
Boy, when LeBron is pulling and hitting that jumper, you know he's in the zone. Just one of the most dangerous offensive players in the game.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
We know Kawhi Leonard is a former Finals MVP. Jimmy Butler said, there are guys that are like, quote, I'm going to find the best way to win. In a 7-game series, I'm going to get the best of you in the end. Kawhi's definitely up there. Whatever he's got to do, he is going to find a way. And Brian, Butler would know a thing or two about that, wouldn't he?
Yeah, you know that. No question about his abilities. So both teams changing it up here. Clippers trail by 5. A minute and a half left in the first. Dunn outside. Will it go? And he drives in.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
And James gets to go. James has got 8.
And adding to this lead right now, riding a wave of momentum.
Well, if you continue to execute at both ends, you can build on this lead.
The Lakers lead by 7. A good look from Doncic. Misses off the right iron.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Shot by Leonard, no good. Let's go with a 3. And LeBron James gets the 3. He's got 11.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
Here's Finney-Smith. And it's Doncic missing. Clippers trail by 10. Outside Harden. On the take. Tipped. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Clippers will retain possession. To get back on track. And the bucket is good from Dunn in deep.
Assisted, Drew Eubanks.
Oh, stolen by Harden. Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. The Lakers on top. They're up by 6.
20. The Clippers. 14.
If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. Guys, what stands out to you from the Lakers in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Here's Reeves outside. Pure from 3-point range. Reeves has got 5 now. Grant, there are such intense rivalries at the college level. Do any of those carry over to the NBA?
Oh, BA, they sure do. I was part of some serious college rivalries. There was a lot of trash talk with the guys on the other side. It didn't stop that much after we got to the NBA.
Fires high post. And that one comes up a bit short.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
Jacks up a 3. Oh, and another 3 for the Clippers.
Well, this is the basis of James Harden's game, right? That 3-point accuracy opens up every other aspect of the floor and his scoring ability.
Pass to Vanderbilt. Outside Reeves. Vincent with the ball. Defended by Harden. Fires from the line. That one a little long. Clippers trail by 3. And Doris, the Clippers with new jerseys, a shiny new arena, and an ownership group that is very aggressive. They want some shiny hardware to go with it.
BA, you have to appreciate an ownership group that is willing to spend and make all the right moves in order to position yourself for the championship. But now the players need to come through. And what has been their undoing in recent years is injuries and the lack of availability of their best players. Age and health still hover over this organization.
Both teams deciding to change it up.
First team foul.
And the Clippers have possession. 3-pointer Harden. And the Clippers miss again.
Well, the defense clearly was not interested in guarding him from downtown. They're very fortunate he missed.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
3-pointer, no good.
No idea why he's attempting so many outside shots. It's not his day, and he needs to either look to drive or get it to an open teammate.
And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. It's a 5-point game. And it's Harden again missing.
He has just not taken smart shots out there, a pattern he has fallen into tonight.
Oh, got that bucket in no time at all. Reeves has got 7.
Yeah, Luka, just a preternatural gift for finding the open man. What a pass.
Both teams will make substitutions. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. And the foul on Ben Simmons. That's his first foul.
And just a great job of getting there first and absorbing the contact.
Doncic outside. Pass to Vincent. To the middle. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
That's a high percentage look for Luka Doncic. He is a menace if he gets that deep.
Doris, you talk about a guy who forces you to play at his pace. That's Luka Doncic.
Oh, my goodness, B.A., there's no question. He's got tremendous patience. He's in complete command of the tempo of the game. But maybe my favorite aspect is how he manipulates the game to get defenders off balance.
Outside Bogdanovich. On the wing, Jones. Bogdanovich down low. Good D by Finney-Smith. The Lakers lead by 9. Three-pointer. The shot by James, no good. Hook loose. Oh, it's stolen by Hachimura. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, the Clippers' talent level is unquestionable, but they can run hot and cold at times. Coach Ty Lue said taking care of the basketball, transition defense, offensive rebounds, and spacing. Those are the 4 things you have to consistently be good at every single night. Brian?
Yeah, he knows what he's talking about, Allie. And so J.J. Redick calls for the timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. And the Clippers making a change here. The Lakers in the lead. Pass to Vincent. There's the 3. Jones grabs the board. 54 seconds left in the second. Knocked away. James with the ball. And it's Leonard picking him up. From deep. LeBron fires and hits the 3.
This a groove, folks. Offensively, when shots are falling, you're getting to your spots. LeBron James right now on his personal playground.
Leonard double team. Pass to Jones. Leonard outside. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's on Rui Hachimura.
I think one thing you love about Kawhi Leonard, this guy never gets too high, never gets too low, but he is the ultimate competitor because he competes at the highest level regardless of the situation.
Both good from the line that time. 29 seconds left in the first half. LeBron on the go. Rebounded by Zubac.
Come on. If you're going to go for the crazy dunk, you better finish it.
Out of bounds. It'll go to the Lakers. Lakers ball. "15 seconds left in the half. And here's Doncic outside. And another 3 for the Lakers.
and just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And he'll take his third and fourth free throws of the night. The free throw drops for Leonard.
At the line for the Clippers.
And Leonard drops them both. And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers. They lead by 11 as the quarter comes to a close. Just pounding the painted area. That's helped them build an advantage. We'll be right back after this word. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Clippers trail by 11. So interesting, Grant. Younger fans may not realize the Clippers had a lot of rough seasons early on.
Well, you know, B.A., that's one way to put it. You know, in their first 27 years in L.A., the only... made the playoffs 4 times. But things have definitely changed. Owners have changed. And now they're postseason regulars in the league.
Harden from outside. It's Hayes with the rebound. The Lakers lead by 13. James inside. 18 points for him. He can't get it to go. And Luka Doncic is going to pick up the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
Personal foul. First team foul.
On the wing, Harden. Oh, sweet move. And it's slammed in by Zubac.
Well, Zubac's always around the rim. You love the quick strike there.
Pass to Doncic. Fires the three. No good on the shot.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Got a piece of it. It's stolen by Doncic. Here's James. There's the drive. And it's good. Fought through contact. Hit the shot and will go to the line. You know, Grant, after losing in the first round last season, it felt like changes were inevitable for the Lakers.
Yeah, making the playoffs isn't enough for that franchise. They are all about championship success. And anything short of that is a failure.
This guy can do so much for you on the offensive end, and that is why his number gets called time and time again.
Reeves. It's rebounded by Zubac. And stolen by Reeves. It's James on the wing. Lets it fly. And again, the Lakers, no good. Clippers trail by 11. Outside Harden. Takes it inside. Had a chance there to cut it to single digits, but it's off target. And James has got the ball here for the Los Angeles Lakers. They've led by as many as 14. And here's Doncic outside. That falls. Nice feed that time from James. Doncic has got 13. And Ty Lue has called a timeout. I think right now he must be looking at some adjustments.
There we go, everyone. Let's hear it for you.
Outside Harden. Out to the right wing. Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Got it.
Well, this is just where James Harden's decision-making, his ability to read the floor. You want to concede the mid-range? He's going to say no problem.
The shot by James, no good. Clippers trail by 12. From deep. Hachimura with a rebound. Here are the Lakers with the ball. And Chris Dunn gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. He hangs. James, a freight train coming.
It's trouble. I mean, if LeBron James is in the painted area, everybody's got to be prepared to contest. This guy too good in there.
Back to Harden. And it's Dorian Finney-Smith with the foul. That's his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Second team.
1:46 left in the third.
Lakers foul.
Obviously, everyone knows about the defense of Kawhi Leonard, but Grant, his shooting is overlooked.
Yeah, you know, he's at about 40% from three for his career. You combine that with his wing defense, you get a one-of-one player capable of carrying a team.
Well, Doris, there's one thing for sure. When Kawhi Leonard is available, he's elite.
There's no question about it, Brian. And it's so difficult to watch a player who cares so deeply about the game as Kawhi does not have his body hold up. It's been unfortunate over the years to see the toll injuries have taken on his career. But boy, oh boy, clutch, skilled, competitive, tough, every attribute you could want.
Back to Powell. From the arc. Harden misses. The Lakers lead by 12. Stolen by Harden. Pass to Zubac. And it's stolen by Finney-Smith. Reeves with the ball. Beyond the arc. Sends it home from three-point land. Reeves has got 10 points in the game. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Lakers.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Doris, looking back at James Harden's time in Houston, what an incredible individual run he went on.
Come on, Brian. Finished in the top 3 in MVP voting 5 times with the Rockets. Came so close to getting to an NBA Finals. He's still beloved in the city of Houston.
For 3, James. It's rebounded by Zubac. Clippers trail by 10. Outside Harden. Pass to Leonard. Got a hand on it.
It would be smart to hold for the final shot.
Well, that's great execution if you can do that, because it takes any chance of momentum away from your opponent. Yeah, a lot of coaches might let you hear it for taking the three-pointer on the break, but I like the decision there. The D had already collapsed inside.
Here's Vincent. Oh, did he get it off in time? He did! How about that?
Are you serious? That was incredible.
What a way to seize momentum. Can it carry over into the next quarter? Beautifully done.
And so it's the Los Angeles Lakers with an impressive 16-point lead heading into the break. Defense is setting the tone. More 2K action in just a moment. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. The Lakers lead by 16. From deep, here's Doncic. And the Lakers hit again from deep.
Here in the second half, they're really focused on stretching the floor.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end. Boy, you have to be cognizant of where people are when the shot goes up. Defenders not blocking out in that instance.
From deep, here's Doncic. The Clippers grab the miss. Harden, deep three-point land. A quick shot there. It's off target. Doncic outside. The 3. He hits again. 7 for 13 and looking confident.
Now, this is what makes Luka so special. He's so unpredictable.
Leonard for 3. He drops it from range.
That's how you up the ante. Come right back at him.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
Here's the 3. Nice shot by Finney-Smith. Finney-Smith's gotten himself going with a triple, his first basket of the game. Pass to Leonard. Three-pointer, Harden. Hachimura with a rebound.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Back to Doncic. The three. That's a miss. Shooting 7 for 14 from the floor. To the inside. Outside for Harden. Misses the three.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now.
Doncic with it. Picked up by Powell. Off target from outside. And Harden's got the ball here for the Clippers. For three. Harden missing again.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
Here's Goodwin. The Lakers with another miss.
Boy, he won't miss many from that spot. The defense gets lucky there.
Out to the wing. Takes a three. Hachimura with a rebound. The Lakers lead by 20. Down low. Oh, they get a hand on it. It's stolen by Leonard. Harden, deep three-point land. The long-distance three is buried. Harden's got 11 in the second half. And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He's decided it's time to clarify the situation, leaving little room for error. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Here's James. Cash money from 16 feet away. James has got 25 points.
Yeah, it's very hard to guard LeBron James because he's a three-level scorer. Catches the defense off guard, just pulls up into that mid-range.
Uses the glass on the layup. 27 points for him.
In his comfort zone, finding an opening and exploding to the rim.
Three-pointer, Harden. That one is off. Boy, this could snowball if they continue to put up points.
I can't say enough about their performance.
Here's James.
What's remarkable about LeBron is the complete command of the game. Not only his team, but you'll hear opponents joke about how well he knows their players.
Both free throws good from James. Doris, not long ago, the Clippers were not associated with star power.
It's very true, B.A., but they are now. And it's not just the talent that they have. It's the experience that their guys bring to the court. They now have a core of big-time players who've been through virtually everything in the league.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Lakers.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for LeBron James.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
And there's James from the arc. Buries it from three. James has got 34 points.
With very little left on the clock, they've got a comfortable lead, and the fans are loving it.
Well, they're getting ready to celebrate, no doubt. They know it's theirs to lose at this point.
Fires the three. The shot by Reeves, no good. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Launches it. And it's Harden again missing.
He needs to drive to the rim. The shot just not going.
Lets it fly. And he's going to the line for two. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Always willing to embrace contact. LeBron James has the kind of frame that can absorb it any time.
And he makes both free throws. We've got 13 seconds left in the fourth. Harden from outside. Rebound, the Lakers. And the call will be against James Harden. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Yeah, I think he's letting his emotions get the better of him on that foul.
That's also good, so he hits both free throws. From deep three-point land. Off target, and so it's the Lakers easily grabbing this one. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Allie LaForce.
Old lame, I ain't got no motion. Flexing on these like I'm Hulk Hogan. Yeah, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Handle business. I'm on the industry and God is my witness. Let's go, 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 let's go.
I'm doing shit they said that I couldn't. I wanna go on a vacation, I book it. I'm trying to get straight to the point and they crooked. They gave me the lane to the top and I took it. I'm going to the top. Yeah, I'm going to the top. Yeah, these be focused on them, but you barely got money, but you let her spend it. I'm already lit, but this just the beginning. I promise my mama I'm gonna be the biggest. I'm going to the top. Yeah, I'm going to the top. Yeah. Poppin' my got designer to fit on. Hating on me and can't get on. I can't hop in the truck less than 10 on. And the color in the truck not a rental. I be praying to God and I believe in Jesus, but you never catch me on spirit. Don't compare me to that's not on my level.
Welcome everyone to this 2K Sports broadcast live in Milwaukee from the home court of the Bucks. 2K Sports is proud to present NBA basketball. Good evening, everyone. This is Kevin Harlan, joined by Stan Van Gundy and Greg Anthony. On our sideline, David Aldridge. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified.
Here's Wembanyama. 6 to shoot. Trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And this kid has all the confidence in the world. Wembanyama stayed under control just in time to beat the clock.
Lopez outside. Here's Kuzma. From outside, off the mark. And Lillard is going to pick up the foul. That is his first foul of the game.
You know what? Tried to step in and cut him off, but just didn't get there quick enough.
First quarter of play, 1 minute played. Wembanyama outside. Here's Vassell. Sinks that one from the post.
Now, not shy about bringing it inside. Vassell is comfortable around the hoop.
Well, Devin Vassell has flown under the radar for a long time and passed a lot of fans, Coach. But we've seen it. He can fill it up.
Yeah, Kevin, look. He is an outstanding shooter. He's got great footwork. He can score at all 3 levels. He reminds you a bit of DeMar DeRozan, but maybe even with more of a 3-point shot.
And so just over a minute and a half played. Wembanyama, a screen to the left wing. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
And this is what you want to see. Wembanyama attacking with authority inside.
And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Milwaukee Bucks. 4-point game. And Lopez throws it down.
Doing his job on the glass and doing it with force.
And Greg, it's not everybody in the league who can make those kinds of plays.
Well, he gets paid to be a factor on the glass. That's a nice dunk to finish it off.
Pass to Wembanyama. Offline with the baseline jumper.
Well, if you give him that shot again, I'm willing to bet he nails it, especially with that lack of defensive effort.
And the defense knew they messed up there. Can't allow Dame to get his feet set. And he wanted everybody in the building to feel that ferocity.
And we did. Yeah. We felt it. Even over here, we felt it. And Doc Rivers has called a timeout. He wants a minute here to get things straightened out with his team. San Antonio making a switch here. The Bucks trail. And Greg, 2 seasons ago, the Bucks ranked first in defensive rating. Last season, they dropped down to number 19.
Yeah, shifting defensive schemes, coaching changes, also swapping Drew Holiday for Damian Lillard. But they can and should be better than 19.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, D.A.?
Kevin, thanks. It's important to remember Damian Lillard was a 2-star prospect coming out of high school in Oakland. He says that the doubt I faced, what I found is I have true belief in myself. I poured a lot in and just continued to work. That's why when I struggle, I never waver because I know that I'm true to it. Eventually, I'm going to have my time. Kevin?
I think they call that Dame time. Hey, David, thank you. Now Barnes. After the missed 3 from Damian Lillard. Wembanyama, right side. Again, the Spurs, good for 2.
And standing easily over 7 feet. When Wemby gets that ball near the hoop, literally nothing a defender can do.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
Now, here's Fox. And it's Fox with the jam.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And there hasn't been anything easy for him in this period.
Well, the offense has to look for ways to get him easier shots, better selection. You have to be set up for success.
I think what makes Giannis special is how uncomplicated he is. The man is just an incredible, pure athlete who simply loves the game of basketball. That's all there is to it.
All free throws good from Antetokounmpo. Spurs leading by 5. Here's Paul. And there's the drive. Basket is good. The assist from Johnson.
So shrewd and elusive on the drive. Once Paul sees an opening in the defense, this guy goes into attack mode.
And here's Trent outside. And again, the Bucks miss. Paul looking over the floor. And they call an illegal screen here.
Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Look, you can get away with a lot in terms of screens today. You can't make it that obvious.
Here's Giannis. And so it's the San Antonio Spurs heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And thanks to their outstanding defense. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And what do you guys think so far about the offensive approach for the Spurs?
Well, I like how they're going right at the defense, creating high-quality looks with that penetration.
You know, you were talking about Giannis. He can put up 30 a game without taking many shots from the perimeter. And that's a tall order these days, especially because he gets doubled every single time. Antetokounmpo. And Giannis throws it down.
In the long strides of Antetokounmpo, once he gets downhill, there's almost no stopping him.
Yeah, you expect him to make those. Good look. Just couldn't find the mark.
It's good.
You love it when a big man has those soft hands. Rarely any problem converting that close to the rim.
That's a 2 from Paul, and that's good for 2. Paul's got his second basket.
You know, not necessarily what you're looking for, but still able to convert.
Porter outside. His first shot is a miss. 0 for 1 to start the contest. Down low. And a beautiful feed leads to a monster jam.